word condemning the Vietnam War and yet reaching beyond Vietnam to address our country's love affair with white supremacy and capitalism. Over and above our moral mandate to do justice, to love mercy, and to walk humbly with our God. This is not the first time Dr. King spoke out against the war, but in appearing that night at the invitation of a group who identified themselves as clergy and laymen concerned about Vietnam, Dr. King was driven by a clause he'd read in the executive summary of that organization. There comes a time when silence is betrayal. No longer could the hypocrisy of fighting forces abroad while ignoring the lethal consequences of poverty, racism, and increasing militarism within our own country be denied. No longer could Dr. King stand silently by and deny the connection between the violence plaguing the streets of inner city neighborhoods and the state-sanctioned violence perpetrated by our nation. No longer could our country be allowed to sacrifice on the altar of supremacy and capitalism the lives of poor black and brown men who were frontline warriors abroad and second-class citizens at home. 50 years ago this year, Dr. King stood here at Riverside to deliver a message few wanted to hear. This speech, delivered exactly 1 year before his assassination, was not particularly well received by friends or by foes. Many, both inside and outside of the movement, accused Dr. King of reaching too far. And yet, King stood resolutely in what he knew to be true, that the moment had come for people of faith to move beyond the prophesying of smooth patriotism to the high ground of a firm dissent based upon the mandates of conscience and the reading of history. And here we are again.